This right here is one huge lollipop. It is 1.6 pounds and it's made by, I know I should know this name, Chupa Chups. I'm sure a lot of us have had one of these lollipops back in the day, and I've been holding on to this for probably like 3 years now. I want to see how many licks it takes to finish one of these. Today's video is sponsored by SimpliSafe. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. We'll talk about them a little bit later on. Now, before I dive into all of this licking, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me how many licks you guys think it takes to finish this entire lollipop. I know what you guys are thinking. Brilliant idea, Pete. I also know that you guys are thinking, Pete, we don't want to watch a 20-hour video of you licking a lollipop. Maybe some of you guys do. You guys are probably thinking another thing. Pete, do you really want diabetes that much? And because I don't want diabetes, and because I don't want you guys to sit through a 20-hour video, we're gonna incorporate some math. Math? That's right. Today, we're gonna incorporate a little math. You guys might know, I got an engineering degree. I actually have a master's in engineering. It's been collecting a lot of dust over the years, but I still have these degree things. Apparently, like, I'm good at math, and I like math, and I just don't really get to use it often. But today, I'm gonna explain a little bit of math and make this really straightforward to figure out how many licks it really takes without actually having to finish the whole thing and like I said, getting diabetes. And what we're gonna do is figure out the weight, or in engineering purposes and math purposes and scientific purposes, we're gonna say mass. We're gonna find out the mass of the lollipop initially. Then we're going to go ahead and do 100 licks. Now this is the most important part. We need to do thorough licks and we have to keep them consistent. So after we have the mass of the lollipop, we can in fact begin licking. And we're going to do 100 licks. And it's very important that we do very thorough and consistent licks. Reason being is we're going to do this for 3 sets. After the first set of 100 licks, we are going to take the mass once again of the lollipop, the weight of the lollipop after 100 licks. So we're going to achieve mass L2. And there's some people that are watching me for trying to check out my math skills. So after we have the mass after 100 licks, we're going to do another set. And when we're done 100 licks once again, we're going to find out what the mass is after another 100 licks. But we have to remember, we have to keep these licks as consistent as possible. You know, you can't just do like long, thick, heavy licks the first time and like, you know, the second time. They have to be consistent for this experiment to work. And then after that, we'll find out what the mass is of the lollipop after 3 sets. And so what we're gonna do is find out the weight difference between ML2 and ML1, which is the initial weight of the lollipop. And we're going to find out and then we're gonna find out the mass, and then we're gonna find out the mass difference, and then we're gonna find out the difference. And then we're going to take all 3 differences of weights, add them up, and divide by 3, and we'll find out the average weight loss of the lollipop after 100 licks. After that, we'll be able to easily calculate how many licks it is going to take to finish the entire lollipop. I hope I made sense. I probably confused a lot of you guys. In fact, I think I should just get straight to it and start the first set. What we gotta do first is take this paper off and put it on a scale. So let's hold on. That'd be awesome. Oh my God, perfect. 770 grams. All right, so we're gonna get started. Pretty good. 6. I feel like this would take like gosh. There's no way I made it dent. If it drops like 1 gram, I'll be happy. I don't know, it's like my tongue is like exhausted. Okay, 100. Let's find out the weight. Wow, it actually dropped. That's crazy. It's time for round 2, but before we get into this lick session, I want to tell you guys about our sponsor for today's video, SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe is a very effective and reliable home security that'll just simply make you feel safe at home or in the unit that I got here. I spend a lot of hours in here every single day, and I have a lot of like valuables and like, you know, things where it's like you're traveling and you want to make sure that, well, you have peace of mind. What's great is SimpliSafe actually has professional home monitoring 24/7. And when I got my package in the mail, I was just totally blown away with everything that was inside. Check this out. Ourselves a security camera. We got a doorbell security camera. If you've never seen one of these guys in action, they're awesome. I can't wait to put one of these in the unit and at my house. Smoke detector. You got yourself a keypad to get in. You got key fobs to get in. So many items that are just useful. You know, you got a motion detector. You know when somebody's moving around your place when they shouldn't be. You got a glass break when somebody breaks glass to get in. I mean, like, all these things just simply make you feel safe. And finally, base station right here. I love the way this looks, and I also love that night light. What I personally love about all these features is the peace of mind. You know, maybe this and that won't happen, but what happens if it does? And what happens if somebody breaks the window, breaks in, and you're thinking, nah, it's not gonna happen to me? What if it does? And you're away and you are notified. You know that something happened, right? You don't want to come home to a disaster. As somebody that travels a lot, peace of mind knowing that everything at home is okay is everything. Everything's safe, that my family's safe, that all my belongings are safe, that Furious is safe. That goes a very, very long way, and it definitely helps on the everyday stress level. Absolutely love everything that is included and the fact that it's so easy to set up. I can't wait to install it right here in the unit and at home. If you've been thinking about upgrading your security and you like what you see here, check out my link right here at SimpliSafe. I'm gonna leave a link to SimpliSafe at the top of my description. Go ahead and check it out after the video and let me know what you guys think. Now, if only they could do something about my Polish jeans sweating in the summer heat. Now, let's get back to licking. Round 2. I feel weird doing this out in public. Okay, here we go. All right, making some damage here, that's for sure. Whoop. Yep. Oh, well, yeah, making some damage. About 3 grams every time. Oh my goodness. All right, final round. Let's do it. I wish I could make like a licking machine to actually see, but I haven't made a dent in this. Maybe a little bit. And that's been 300 licks. All right, so very quickly I'm gonna go over what I got here, the data. The data for this guy that we didn't even make a dent in. And I feel like it would take, I don't even know how long. We're about to find out. Well, we're about to find out how many licks. Okay, so our initial starting weight was 0.770 kilograms. The stem, the stick, this guy right here, is 0.045 kilograms. Don't ask how I knew that, I just knew it. So the actual candy part, this guy right here, is 0.725 kilograms, 725 grams. Every single time we did 100 licks, the first time we did 100 licks, we lost 3 grams of weight. The second time we lost 3 grams of weight as well. The third time we did it, we lost 2.5 grams of weight. Clearly in the third round, I just wasn't applying enough tongue leverage. I just wasn't licking maybe hard enough to get that full 3 grams. Next, we take the average of those 3 weight losses and we figure out that the average weight loss per 100 licks is 0.002833 kilograms, which is 2.833 grams. You guys still following? We're almost there. So we're about to find out if your guess is right about how many licks it takes to finish this guy. So, 725 grams of this, our average was 2.833 grams. Dividing these two, I'm gonna take out the good old telephone here. We take 725 grams and we divide by 2.833, which is equal to 255.88536. So it would take nearly 256 rounds or sets of those licking sessions in order to finish this. So that means the total amount of licks needed, we multiply that by 100, which equals 25,588. 25,588 licks to finish. Now, of course, that number will vary from person to person. So in order to get the proper scientific data for this, one would either have to just consume it all on their own and count the licks, or we'd have to get people with various tongue sizes, various tongue strength sizes, and then we could really compare the data and really get a proper answer. But it's crazy that it would take that many licks to finish one of these guys, one of these lollipops. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a little bit different than the norm, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a lot different, and I got to incorporate those math skills from back in the day, and I think I might do a few more of these videos. If you guys have suggestions for videos that are similar to this, that maybe incorporate my engineering skills and food, I want to hear them. Comment down below, or if you have any other suggestions for videos. Thank you again to SimpliSafe for sponsoring today's video. Check out that link in the description below. Catch you guys in the next video. Feels good to continue to make videos, hopefully on a much more consistent basis. Catch you guys in the next one. You guys stay hungry.
Let's